Hello and welcome to What's in Your Wardrobe.
People
love the bloopers.
I know, so just keep going.
Welcome to What's in Your Wardrobe. And today I've got Ruth Clare. And Ruth Clare is an author and public speaker and also helps people regulate the nervous system. She's helping me right now. And she is also a lover of very beautiful, as everyone knows, sparkly things I love. So tell us a bit about how did you get into doing all these sparkly things?
I've always loved sparkle. It cannot be denied. That has always been a theme through my life. But I've recently really doubled down on my sparkling, and I've started to find stuff that I already had in my wardrobe and add sparkly stuff to them.
All of these little things here, is that from a necklace?
That's from a bracelet.
Yep.
And this is like a bit of a shirt. This one I thought, I quite like the idea this is kind of like a skeleton. It felt like it had a little bit of the skull thing. You know, it felt a bit military.
I was getting military vibes.
Right.
That's
so it's
what
kind
I
of
was
like
getting. Yeah.
Skeleton, military, whatever.
Okay.
And I haven't yet completed it because like nothing on the back yet, but you know.
But the front is looking fantastic.
I always wear them partly done as well to go, do I like them? What do I think? You know?
Well, the thing is with adding sparkle, when do you actually stop is always been my problem. When do you actually finish that painting?
When? And I say never. I say we just continue until all of life is sparkling.
Absolutely. I think that's an awesome way to look at it. And we're going to have a look at some of the sparkly things today. So let's get a few.
So I got this from an op shop, and it actually had like a full lining underneath it, and it had another layer of this, which made it extraordinarily long. And so I haven't exactly figured out what I'm doing with this, but I know that, you know, if you put it on over the top of clothes, let me just do a little demo. So we just...
So have you worn this already before?
I haven't yet. I've worn it in my own cupboard. So, you know, if you put it over the top, you've got options. I don't know if I'm going to change the neckline, but... You know, then I always wear a belt with it.
Yep.
You know, so then you have a cinched in.
And it looks good with the silver too, actually.
Silver, because then you can have another layer of sparkle.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
You could even have a sparkly skirt on under it. You could put leggings under it.
Right.
You could do heaps of things with that.
But it does definitely need a belt. And so I think it would look really good with turquoise as a colour.
Amazing.
You know,
it's about being able to layer it with so many other things.
And then if you've got like I love a sheer over top because I like the concept of colour, but then I put it on and go, oh, it looks a bit garish. And then you put a sheer layer over the top of it, and then it dulls everything back.
Yeah, tones it down. So where did you get it actually?
Just from an op shop. Most of my, like, I would say 90% of my clothes are op shop clothes.
Yep.
You know, there's no point in telling people wear op shop. But I find every op shop at the right time, somebody will have donated a batch of something. It's
absolutely.
Not like they're sitting there sorting going, oh, well, that'll go to the sparkly op shop.
Tell me about this one.
This one, I haven't decided if I like the buttons on it, but so this is a jacket that I like.
I actually quite like the buttons on it.
I like the back shape of it. But then, so I have just added some sparkly businesses again, and I'm going to sew this. I haven't yet finished it, but I like it raw. I like it raw, but it's just a bit flappy. So I need to just give it at least a top stitch. I'm not going to... So I've cut off all the lapels, made it just a little end, but so then you get the back.
This has got a bit of a military vibe as well.
Military. My dad was a veteran. You know, it's all... A part of the reason I do nervous system work is because everyone in our family's got PTSD. Yep. And I'm also neurodivergent. And so I'm like, you know, so how do we calm the farm is a very big part of my
and a lot of that is through your creativity
and so
sparkleization.
One thing is, one of the ways that you do it, one of the nervous system practices based on the polyvagal theory is this thing called glimmers. And so during your day, to sort of retrain yourself that you are safe and the world is basically good, to show that to yourself, you actually deliberately and consciously look for things around you that remind you, like the sun hits the water and it's a sparkle, and you just go, and you deliberately
I feel
savor
good
the
about
moment.
that. Yeah.
Take 20 seconds to actually consciously, because we've got a negativity bias. We are biologically wired to pay attention to things that will hurt us. And so you've got to consciously decide to pay attention to positive things. And so for me, part of the clothes is that every day I'm putting on something that I go, I can just out of the corner of my eye anytime, and then you get the sun in the right spot and suddenly disco.
Absolutely. And you start dancing. I love that.
You know, you've got to carry a disco with you. So this is an example of, because I'm crap at sewing, so I just take stuff and just go, oh, what if I turned it upside down, wore it backwards, whatever. This is a backwards, you know, this should be the other way around.
Oh yeah, cool.
I prefer the high neck and long back. So this is a pair of kids' pants. And so what I've done is I'm making them into sleeves.
Okay. That's ingenious.
Because I want the sparkle.
Yep, and I actually love grey marl.
I love grey marl as well.
Yep,
And
one
then-
of my faves.
Is that in the right way?
That's fantastic.
And so we just, you know, then muck around with it until it sort of sits.
How
right.
good is that?
And then, hello, sparkling.
Sparkling
We've got some
sleeves,
sparkling
and you
sleeves,
just pop it on
and
over the top of your
In
grey,
case you need a fidget toy. It's
or
a
a shiny disco ball.
It's the flip.
Oh, it's a flip one, so you can write
You can
things
write
in it.
stuff in it.
So if you're out and someone's pissing you off, you
just
can
write,
go
"Fuck off."
exactly where I was going. And they're like, oh, is that for me?
No, yeah, it is.
It is.
So this one, I love this. I just thought this was such a good design.
Is it skirt or
skirt,
shorts
well, Well, it once was a
or
skirt.
shorts? I was going to say.
It once was a skirt, but now it is a. I'm trying to remember how I actually put it on. I usually do this in a mirror. So then we make it into a like this, and then we have like a tie. And you know, usually
That's
I only have
perfect.
one sleeve. I can't quite see what it's looking like. There's
It's
obviously
actually looking quite good.
so that normally that part's sort of on display because it's like that part's finished, that part's under my arm. You don't really notice it.
Well, you don't.
And normally I would actually get rid of this top and just have it as a one sleeve situation. And then
I love it.
isn't that good?
It's so good. You're a genius.
Genius who can't sew.
Well, the thing is too, this fabric probably won't biodegrade in the next 20 years because it's polyester or nylon, something like that. So keep on utilising it. Just when you get sick of it that way, invent another way to wear it.
That's right.
And I just love that it's got a puffy sleeve, which is completely up to date these days.
I know. This one was just a shirt I had, and I was like, my daughter started doing, you know, that how they do all that dyeing with bleach.
Yep.
And then so I started kind of putting a little bit on there, and then I went, oh, screw it, and I just got a bucket and just sort of put some bits in there, so you get kind of like.
So what? Just normal that big bleach that you
big
get
old,
from the
big old
supermarket.
thing of bleach.
Yeah.
And then like 50% it, and then I just dipped it in there, and then went, oh, it looks like it's changing colour. Better get that out. And then.
So you're kind of also channeling.
I'm channeling.
You're channeling artisticness.
I'm channeling artisticness.
Absolutely, because you don't know what's going to come out, but they do.
Well, yes, that's right.
The
gods of
happened.
fashion.
That's exactly right.
Gods of fashion. That's right. So no, I really like that. It's much. I wasn't really wearing it before, but I would definitely. Wear that
I
now.
would definitely wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that distressed look. I'm into the distressed
Yeah.
side, you know, so I'm going to be doing more painting on things and whatever. I like that look.
Let me show you an
Here's one I
example.
prepared earlier. So these pants I actually ordered, and they came to me and they were just blue, and I'm going, they weren't meant to be.
Right, so they
I
were
didn't like
originally the blue colour here.
Yeah, and
basically.
I was like, but I like a drop crotch.
Yes.
And so I was like, I don't really want them to be blue, so I would just get some paint and paint them more blackish, but make them a bit splotchy or creative.
So just watercolour paint?
No, just fabric paint.
Fabric paint? Oh, okay.
And then did it with a bit of a roller, you know,
Yep.
bits.
And they'll go with heaps of different stuff,
They're
casual,
basically-
or dress them up with something sparkly.
Correct. I mean, always dress them up with something sparkly.
Obviously.
That's casual.
Even
That's casual.
during the day.
That's right. That's like that. Those.
Well, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here's one I'm currently working on. So I had this top, grey, just plain grey top, and then my son was getting rid of a shirt that.
Does he like sparkly things too?
No, I bought it for him and he never wore it. So, you know, completely wrecking the Adidas brand. But again, with my militaristic kind of, you know, the sleeves at the top.
They should like that because they're still going on. It's not going to landfill. They can't complain about this.
They can't. And if
No.
they can, like,
Bad luck.
come get me. Come get me, Adidas. It's a challenge to you.
And there you go.
There you go.
Literally for sparkleization. They're not
Yeah.
things that have been created. They've
But-
been
but,
created
I mean,
by
this
the
one-
manufacturer.
This
but
one's actually like a kid's one, and it's a little bit small for me. Like, but I bought used to be my daughter's, but I just loved how sparkly it was, and I couldn't get rid of it.
you can easily change that.
Oh, but I don't have any sewing skills or patience, so I just throw it like that.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's all right. It kind of fits, you know. Just don't bend too much.
Don't move. You can still breathe.
Look, with all of me, just don't look too closely. Nothing I do is ever finished. You know, it's all a bit crap.
But when the light's shining on it,
I know. I'll get the
nobody
sunlight.
actually can. Just keep moving.
Very sophisticated. Slightly got an animal vibe. I quite
It
like
has
the-
got an animal
'cause I
vibe.
do like kind of putting on. I used to be an actor, so I like to have like characters. You know,
Animal.
my clothes are characters. This one feels like, you know, is it a lady or is it kind of partly a lizard?
Well, it could be a lizard.
Slightly
It
lizardy.
could slightly lizardy. I like this kind
Slightly.
of 80s shoulder
I know,
scenario.
So do I.
Yeah, I think they should bring that back.
Yeah, I like it just a little bit there. Not the big
Yeah.
old pad.
No,
Just-
no, no, no.
No more boxes.
Was that
no
quick?
more.
No.
No.
Sorry, that was clinch.
Yeah. Now this one's a work in progress. I need to put some facing on that. But what it was is I found a kid's costume, and it was so cute. So it's like it had this, but it was way too small to fit me. But I did cram it on in the op shop. But it had like a little tutu, like the
Oh my
silver sparkly tutu. And so I've got a tutu that I figure I just make a grown-up version.
Oh,
of that
absolutely.
costume. But I need
You
to.
could make a tutu like into a belt. So you stitch it onto a belt. So it's like that.
Oh, a little baby tutu.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
It's
that.
a
as
belt
an idea.
tutu.
Belt tutu. Yes. Oh, I like it. Belt tutu.
Yeah.
Has it been done before? Don't know.
Don't know.
We've invented it right
Let's
here
go.
on this channel.
Absolutely.
Right now. This is the kind of insights you get.
Yep, straight away.
Straight here, genius at
Yeah.
work.
I
The
think
gods, fashion gods.
we should do this more.
No, I crappily cut it out.
Right, now
I've-
I'm rolling with this.
I crappily pinned it on a shirt because
Right.
it was constricting my capacity to breathe trying to put on this. It was a size 3 child's costume.
Yeah, I get that you're squashing yourself into stuff, but that might be going a bit too far. You don't want to remove some ribs.
I don't want to do
There's
it.
plenty of people doing that, but not us.
I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not doing it. Oh, I don't want to
Can you
take any
stand
ribs
up
out.
with no ribs?
Oh, I think you could probably give standing a bit of a go, but you know, breathing is probably a bit complicated. So the other texture I like is like kind of really fluffy, cozy
Well, it's
things.
tactile.
And I don't always like this scoopy business, but
Yeah, it's,
you know, it can look.
well, it stops you from being able to do other things with it.
But this, I think, is a particularly good version of the genre. It just immediately kind of
Well,
feels,
it'd be bloody warm.
and it is really warm. This
Yeah,
is
totally.
actually too hot for me to wear very much here. It's another thing.
I
got
do
this
like
from
this.
a hot shop.
Yeah.
And
This is good fluff.
it's. I think it's some kind of poor animal came asunder for this. I do like tie, and so you can also just do a tie with that.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, and if you know if it's a cold enough night,
What's this here?
I don't know.
It's
some-
nice. It's okay.
One sec,
I'll just
I'm
put
not
that
sure.
over there. I like it.
And that
I'm
oh, so
all
hot.
into layering.
It's like
Probably not today, but
it's really
usually.
too hot to be wearing this since it's telling you now.
in wintertime, that is going to be perfect. you can come back to this video and have a look. What was I wearing?
What was I wearing?
What was I
when the
wearing?
gods were channeling through me.
Exactly.
Just remember that time before Adidas sued me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was great.
Oh, that time. But look how much marketing you got from that.
So this is another little top. I haven't actually
This
worn.
is cute.
I know. I really like. Obviously, it's got sparkles, but it's subtle sparkles. It's like you're barely even sparkling. You know, it's a more sophisticated.
Well, people are looking at you going, is she shimmering? Has she spilled something on herself?
That's right. That's right. Or is it her internal glow?
That's right.
I mean, that's what
coming out. Exactly. It makes people question. Yeah.
Where does the glow come from?
Exactly.
I hope they always think me.
They will.
You know, yeah.
That's for sure.
Tie solves all problems. Then
This tie's going to wear out.
Oh, this tie.
Yeah.
I take a tie every time I go to an op shop because it's like, could I tie that up? And that looks like it's got a different shape now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should just get heaps of ties.
Don't worry. If you saw my tie collection, you wouldn't tell me that. What I like about this is the sound.
Yes.
So it's got a whole.
It's kind of like money's falling from the ceiling.
Oh my God, it is my money top.
It's your money
It's
top.
my money top.
Ruth has got her things folded, and I think this is very neat.
This is Marie Kondo. So
You can see it in your drawer.
despite the fact that I have a lot of clothes,
Okay.
I have actually got rid of a lot of clothes, and I do try and Marie Kondo often.
I like it.
So this top, I remember when I don't even know how it's meant to work, and it takes me a while to even remember what way I like wearing it. What I like is the fun, and part of fun for me is that, like, I used to play dress ups a lot as a kid, and I like the. Is it really just a shirt? What if I put my leg inside? Like that for me.
Yeah.
Is like, and then when I go out wearing that, I feel like a bit of an idiot, and it makes me. I just think it's funny.
But no one would know.
I don't even care if they do. I find it amusing that I'm walking around with pants that are on my arms. It just for some reason cracks me up. So this is not meant to be worn this way, but I think it looks better with this kind of.
I like
draping.
that. Yeah, how that's tight there.
Yeah.
I actually had a top very similar to that was tight and kind of twisted, and I am absolutely spewing that I threw it out because not that I could have, like, it was old, but I could have taken the pattern off it.
Yeah.
And I should have taken the pattern
Yeah.
off it.
I don't know how to do that. So yes, you should have. I often have throw-out regret. Like
I've got a lot of, but I couldn't really keep everything.
I know.
I've ever
You
had in my
can't keep
life.
everything, and it makes me feel, especially now that I've kind of gone, oh, take everything I have and reinterpret it.
Yes.
Now I'm like, oh, that would have been good. I never liked it
Exactly.
as a top, but now that I would deconstruct the crap out of that thing,
Absolutely.
cut that up and put that on that thing. So this is one that I did make. This was a top that I call this is very disco ball. Once you're actually in.
This is very cute.
So this is
disco ball.
again a kid's. This sparkly part is a size 3 kid's dress,
Oh my God.
and then I just cut that up and then just attached it to it because I don't really have the skills. It looks better on, but you know it's probably getting a bit toned.
But it's a little, like,
And
it's like
then-
you've got a necklace.
It's
on.
right, and
It's a piece of jewellery.
That's right, and for the older lady's skin to have a little glow
Absolutely.
and cast a little light upwards.
That's exactly right.
That's right.
You're
We need to-
right on tap there.
Because I wasn't ever, it was a bit boxy, and so what I did was I went, oh, maybe I put these 2 little hooks here, and I just wear it as like a
Oh,
front
right.
option, and then of course,
Which
because
is handy.
where's my
Where's your
tie?
string? Oh
Where's
my God.
string? Then it's just like, oh, who's wearing a front? Oh no, is it just a front flap, or does it become actually a garment?
It's very
And then-
good for wearing out to a restaurant because you could wipe that quite easily.
Why? I love that you know me so well that you realise that when I go to restaurants, I need to be wiped up.
Don't wear white. This is my problem.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
I love
white,
white.
but
I actually
seriously,
love- I know.
yeah,
every
it's
time.
a one wear basically.
I know, and then so much labour. So then, that's right. I just did this because I like the high neck. And I like the
Yes.
gold, but also if you wear a jacket, you don't really.
No,
But it's
you've
all
got
right.
no
It's all
idea.
right. You know, I'm like,
It's perfect.
my whole thing with I don't have to look back there. That's your problem. If it looks bad in the back, not my problem. I'm never going to see it. Get in front. Talk to me like this. If you're in the back, like that's your problem. Like,
Well, this is light.
yes, light. I like to say again a sheer.
Light and fluffy as a pancake.
Yeah, so that did have a lining underneath it, but I do like the sheer because then you get options. You know?
As we do like the sheer.
Yeah.
Actually, Fernanda does a lot of sheer.
Oh yeah, I know. I love it. Oh, can I show you? Can I get out my my copy of her? I think that she wouldn't mind. I'm going to her workshop. Inspired by
Fernanda.
But I haven't yet figured out how to. So we just do it like this. I have to figure out the top. So I have to kind of somehow do that. How do I do it? Like, can I just cut that?
You could.
And then just sew the crap out of it? That's what I was thinking.
Or you could, I don't know whether you need elastic.
I'm going to elastic.
Yeah.
Elastic.
So you could actually just get, elastic like
That.
I wouldn't get it too tight or else your arm might drop off.
That's right. We don't.
But and then just chop it, overlock it, and put the elastic on.
What if one didn't have an
Look at
overlock?
that. They come around to my place and overlock.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, that's good. You've heard that. Anyone needs any overlocking, over to Sharon.
Oh my God, I'm going to have a line down the street.
So don't they look good?
They're fantastic. They're so good.
I know. And they, it's kind of,
Wonder Woman.
I know. It feels like.
Absolutely. They'll be fantastic for winter.
But also,
I need to get some myself.
What I love that I've seen Fernanda do is, this is why I thought, I might take the buttons off this, is then you then put it as sleeves over the top of a jacket.
Yes.
So then, you've got...
She's revolutionary. When is the workshop?
This month, like end of this month.
Oh,
I know.
fantastic.
2 hours, get access to her stuff. She'll give you some, advice on how to upcycle something, and then you can see some of her buttons and amazingness.
Oh my God.
And then there's also champagne.
I do like a bit of stuttery.
A stuttery. Another stuttery, because then you're a bit tough.
I feel like I'm in a bikie gang when I wear studs.
Yeah, that's what definitely channel a bit of that. So this is just bought as is.
Yep.
I
think I used to have something like that. There's another regret.
I know.
Let's go to lace.
Little bit of lace. I do like a texture.
That is nice. That is super cute.
So, it's got the sort of nude insert. So you just wear like a little, and it looks like you're nude underneath it.
So you don't have to have anything on the front.
Well, you
basically.
don't, but I generally wear a bra because that's just how I roll.
That's me too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have very big boobs. I've always kind of whatever, but I generally now wear a bra because I think they're probably.
Yeah. I'm not into not wearing a bra either. I like this fabric. I actually want like a jumpsuit out of it at some point.
Yes.
I reckon that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
Yeah, so that's like a proper 1950s. It was, I've got more bits of it. It's got
Is it from a cardigan or?
Yeah, like one of those 50s, like 1950s cardigan. Look how sparkly that thing is.
I know.
Look at that one. Like that is just outrageously sparkly.
Yep, I love it.
And so I really like when we were in Japan recently. In Harajuku, how you have the kind of half punk, half pearls.
Yep.
Half punk, half pearls.
Oh,
yes. So I'm wanting to do a jacket that's got like, potentially skulls or whatever. They often have like things where they have like their soft toys hanging off them. And then there's this look, it's almost like, the maid coat, there's that sort of, and they have the little do, but there's this mix between, wearing pearls, but also with skulls and stuff. So I like the idea of some pearls, some skulls.
It's always, it's about balance, naughty and nice.
See? So I found all these skulls.
Yes.
Skulls. So they're definitely going to go get some kind of booksie on something. And I'm going to actually make a friend of mine contacted me and he said he was liking all my videos and he said he needs to get his sparkle on. He realizes he doesn't have enough sparkle. So I'm going to make him a top for his birthday.
Oh, perfect.
Where I'm going to have this as part of it and I'm going to paint, kind of like skull and crossbones, but do it sort of like going around.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
This is obviously your bracelet that you had before on something.
Yeah.
Little bits of necklaces.
Yeah, so
here's some skulls as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. if I find jewel, like these ones here, look at this. This was cool. Some more skulls.
Yeah.
I know, that was in a bracelet. I was like, oh, but you can put that on. I mean, that's again another kind of 50s thing. It's got a lot of that. I just love the, you know, I don't quite know what it's on yet.
It'll come.
It'll come.
It'll come. Like, it's just nice to have all those things.
So
I actually need one of these little dividers.
Oh yeah, I need more because I've got more. So this, I thought.
Oh, I like that.
I could do like big.
On a pocket.
Well, I thought even just do it like on a big safety pin.
Oh yeah, right.
Like
and you could wear it for anything.
Yeah, and then I can transfer. Then I can transfer my phone. This was a pair of earrings, but I've just bought all the brooch clips. So I'm going to see how many things can I convert into brooches. That way they are transferable.
Because those little blue things I love.
Yes, I love these things. And so they could become a brooch. You could just put
easy
hot glue gun on the back of that.
Yep.
Add a little whatnot.
Done.
See, I like instant gratification. What are they for? Who knows?
They're really very military-like.
I know. Yeah, that one's good. But these I got from a lady who's been collecting buttons for years.
The back of that must have popped off.
I know, but don't worry. Suddenly it's a thing. Add a few sparkles. It's a
brooch.
It's brooch.
And this one here, you've actually put this on it.
I know. I love this. I thought that.
I think it did too.
Really? So it was just plain. I was looking at it going, why?
And where'd you get this bit of stuff?
So this I just found at the op shop. These people had gone. So this see these
this thing
here. And wait a second. I've got a jar. These are all my
your backs.
Size backs. So you know we can just.
Oh, okay.
I have to get that off. I hate when there's tags on things. But like, you know, little. Just put that. See, so for instance, you know, even with some of these
go
things,
on the back. Like so.
And then that just becomes that. You know, you could even have just a whole lot of little them. I think that could be cute. It was like somebody, I don't know what they were, but there were these, I found this whole sort of section of this one. So that sort of came, it had like this, and it was like a, it looked like sort of a night outfit. You know, it had like a thing here, and then you wore it down like a lapel. It was odd that you sort of flipped over that way, and it looked like an addition you would add to a clothing, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah, right.
But I love, like, how cool is this? And this section of stuff, this was another one. So there was two different ones. And so much labour.
Totally.
So much labour. Like, how much hand sewing of that went into that?
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if they're done, but these are actually hand sewn. Like, you can't put them on by machine. You can do that by machine, but you can't do these.
I know. You know, this was a whole string of these things, but I thought I didn't like them as a whole string. But I thought, depending on the right thing, I don't know. Is it something we put on our heads?
It could be.
Depends. We just keep putting it around.
Absolutely, it could be a necklace.
It's like, is it? Hang on a minute.
A bracelet?
Do we need a sleeve option?
Oh,
is it just like up a sleeve? Who knows?
Well, it's gonna evolve.
It's going to evolve, and I don't usually love just the brown, but you know, if we do the brown and then we add.
But it can be on.
You know,
gold. It could be on black.
Could we add a pearl? Do we
could be.
Oh yes. So this thing I need to. I've got clippers to kind of.
Undo it.
Yeah, I don't mind this. So I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm doing with that one, but anyway. But I don't like the black bits. So you can see here.
That makes it look a bit more Egyptian.
Well, it looks a bit trashy. That thing that they drip dyed. You know, that shirt. These were on that.
Thank you so much for today. It was so good. I'm trying not to bang my microphone. But I'm completely into sparkle as well, and we'll have to go out in our sparkliness.
More sparkle.
Bye.